Hey buddy, how's it going? First one in the chat. Just gonna cross over that Waaban Crossing today. And then just walk along Montreal. So just getting ready and we will be off in a bit. So how are you doing and how was did you go out for Halloween? Good morning, Medano. Thanks for joining, as always. Just putting on my middies here, and then we will be off. Actually, you know what? I'll get a drink, and then we'll go. So how's everybody on Fridays? Ready to go. Ooh. All right. Just a very quiet park here. Yes, Medano, thank goodness it's Friday. Any plans for the weekend, my friends? Oh, nice, HDS. Did you, yeah, I know it was a bit of a cloudy day here on today so far. Did you at least get like a bit of a sunrise? Dano, I'm doing not too bad. Just a little sore on the neck and lower and upper back area. But I'm all good though. We're just waiting to cross, so. This is Rideau Town Center over in the other end of the city, and we're just gonna make our way that way. Yes, we should do that sometime, HDS. That would be awesome. I noticed, next week, I start my nights again at the hospital on Friday. So I might be able to put something out on Thursday if you're available. So I'm actually using Freedom Mobile today, and I can actually tell you offhand what a big difference in signal. Like, I got my other phone with Telus with me, and I'm getting like 1 bar over at Descend here, and with Freedom I got 3. So it's ridiculous how one carrier can make a difference. The sky does want to open up a bit. Good morning, Jazz. How are you doing today? And thanks for joining as always. I got a fire detachment here, Station 3. So the bridge that I'm actually been wanting to cross is called the Waaban Bridge, Waaban Crossing Bridge. Good morning. It opened actually next month will be 2 years since it's been in service. So this bridge is roughly about 1.2 kilometers from one end of the city to the other. It's actually a secondary bridge built to maintain the traffic flow of the original bridge of the LaSalle Causeway. So it kind of opened up traffic a bit. Ooh, road rage here. I guess somebody hit somebody here. Oh wow, I didn't see it. Yeah, it is. It is HCS. Finally get a chance today to walk across it. And it costs roughly about $180 million to build, which is a bit of a hefty price tag. But you know, it is well worth the money if you want to maintain the traffic and all that. Oh, there's a library right there. Shout out to those library lovers, Marie Palmer, Jeanette, Cynthia, Mark D, and me, and anybody else that I missed. Hey there, Chris, good morning. How are you doing, my friend? Traffic here is calm right now. Usually gets really busy early in the mornings or around like mid-afternoons when everybody goes back home or comes to work. It's always backed up here. So right now it's pretty calm. Darn, now it's late. Jesus. Well, for some reason that light didn't give me the signal to cross. It works over there. I just switched over to Freedom Mobile 2 days ago, and this is my first day of testing it out, live streaming. So I'm just tethering my phone to my Pocket 3, and honestly, it's definitely worth the switch over. Like, I'm getting like all full bars, and my Telus is still at 1 bar over in this area. It's like ridiculous, crazy. Alrighty, pedestrian walkway. Sure. Right. Anything planned for the weekend for you guys? For me, I'm going back to Ottawa. They do have that like Day of the Dead festival going. It actually starts today. It's almost like just like a preliminary opening, but all the fun happens tomorrow. So pedestrian and cyclist path, so everybody has to share. All right, crossing the bridge. Once we get past these, I'll be able to show you the Cataraqui River. Yeah, that's how I'm making it out to HDS. Just spend as much time outdoors as I can, and then once the snow and all that comes, it's just going to be a little less time out. Then I can go back to my video gamings. But that's the only time that I'll ever play video games is in the winter time. I can just walk through the center. Right. Those vehicular cars that you see moving there, that's our major highways for those that haven't been in our area yet. Is the 401 highway. Alright. Approaching views. Wow, can't really see much with the branches now, but once I get a few steps up, then I'll show you some water views. There we go. Some nice little houses there. Over on the other side, there's no walking path on the other side, so I can't go on that side. But I don't know if you can see it. A bit of the trees are starting to turn and go. It is. Got some benches here. It's a little windy today, so. Ooh. And I'm walking against the wind too. Oops. The wind. Yeah. It was nice to have that a few days when it was nice and warm. Ooh, one. Crap, man. Rattling garbage can, but at least it's secured with the chain, so too shabby at all. The sky wants to open up a bit. Hey Snowy, how are you? Just over at my end today, but I'll be back at your old end tomorrow. Hopefully you guys don't hear the wind as much as I do here. Bridge walking's not that much exciting. But I'm the only one on the bridge though, which is nice. Get the whole bridge to myself. It is windy, yes. Probably say right now when I left the house, it was like 13, 14 or something. A little windy, not too cold. But yeah, again, you're by the water, so expect it to be a little more windier. Being out in the open. Foliage. I guess I will do that one. I don't know if you can see much, but usually in the center right there, you can see some like colors of the trees. I can't tell on my screen. My friend had over like, I think 300 kids that came to his place. And he lives in a neighborhood that's full of kids. Yeah. So he was well prepared for them, and being it was so nice out, I guess I know a lot of people had a lot of visitors this year because of the weather. Hey there, Juanita, how are you? Okay. Well, Snowy, at least you got some leftovers for yourselves. Well, the gimbal, well, the wind is really pushing the camera of the gimbal in an awkward area today. But that sucks, Snowy. Oh, you can always have, like, you can always still treat yourself though. I'm not a big candy or chocolate bar fan myself. I'll like have it once in a while, but not like a lot like back in the days. I think the older you get, you just kind of want to focus on your health more, eat right and stuff. But you can still always treat yourself to something. chips aren't that bad for me. I think for me is cookies. Oh, somebody just passed. Yep, Christmas food it is. City bus. Right, we're just about to enter Montreal Street in a few minutes. Oh, the sky wants to open up. Oh, I like this shot. This shot is pretty nice. Yeah, my temptations are bakery places. Seeing all those nice bakery treats. Doing your best to hold back. Oh yeah, Snowy, since you're here now, if you are still, I think I read that their OC Transport are starting to phase out their double-decker bus. I saw something online, and this one particular area there was like a whole bunch of double-deckers. And it was almost like a grave site for like old buses. So that's the rumor that I've been hearing, that they might be phasing out, double deckers. I don't know if it's true, but ooh, look at that! Look at these guys. Oh, they saw a YouTuber, so they jetted out of here. Guess they don't want to be on camera. Anyways. Yeah, I know, alright. Yeah, they're like, oh, it's that YouTuber again. We better get out of here. Hey there, Brad, how are you? thanks for joining. Just a walk today, across one of our newest bridge. Now we're just gonna head over into the city, and we'll see where I go from there. Yeah, Cobra chickens aren't too bad as long as you're as long as you approach them in a non-aggressive way, then they'll just stay where they are. But I've seen people get chased by them, and maybe they're just approaching them in a way that they don't like. But oh wow. All right, a bit of a residential neighborhood here. It's Ascot Lane. Alright, we are entering, or say approaching, Montreal Street. Some say it's a sketchy street, but yes, there has been stuff happening here. HDS will probably know too, since he's a local Kingstonian. But overall, some areas are good, some are bad. It's almost like every city. Alright. So we got a Timmy's, got a small little plaza here. It looks like I have to cross since there's no sidewalk on this side. Chat a bit station, that's what they call it. That's the idea what this area is like. Another malfunctioning light that doesn't work. Chattabit station. A little plaza here. Behind this truck is Big Bites. I think it's like a hamburger, sub salad and hamburger place. That truck is blocking the rest of the sign. I kind of heard this place is usually packed, but one day I'll check it out. Ooh, Christmas light tours. I might have to check that out, Madano, once I get home. Yeah, the one thing that I wish I did but never got a chance to do in Ottawa was before Halloween. They had this like lantern festival, or just a pumpkin festival. So that's one thing I did do. I've already seen one house that already has their Christmas lights decoration up. Crown Russ. Hey there, Darlene. How are you today? Happy Friday. Darlene, just an ordinary walk today, exploring, well, the other side of the city. Nothing too fancy dancy. I guess somebody. Darlene, just a little back area. Putting on clothing's a little a lot better. Yesterday I couldn't even turn my phone. If I needed to look sideways, I had to like my entire body just to see what's beside me. But it's not too bad. Sleeping could be a little better. I could still feel the stiffness during at nights. Nice little ghetto area there. Thanks, Chris. And it's a nice day for it too. Well, minus like the wind and all that, but still nice and comfortable. Yep, an old train station burned down and used as a home for those. Left here at Bell Park. On my right, looks like it's the Legion, Royal Canadian Legion branch. See that heavy artillery there? Pop, pop, pop. Well, Canadian Legion right there. And Remembrance Day is, I think, 2 weeks from now. And then over in the States for you guys, I think it's called Memorial Day. Memorial Day, if I'm correct. Pretty sketchy area. I'll go there. I got a question for you guys. Those who was watching with me when I first started, have you seen on your end any kind of like quick little frame drops? Or has it been like a constant smooth connection? Without any like that 0.1 of a second frame drop. I'm just kind of curious. We're still on Montreal Street. This street actually leads all the way to downtown. Once I get closer to downtown, I'll see where else I can branch off. I'm almost wanting to walk by the waterfront again. That one. I don't know if anybody has watched it with me while I streamed it right behind the hotel. That's the area that I normally get a bit of a connection drop. I'm just kind of wanting to test that with Freedom Mobile just to see how it is. Well, that's good. That's good to know, Snowy. But typical thing anyways. Because I've been kind of like keeping an eye on my bars, and a lot of it has been staying at 3 or been at full 4 bars. I don't know what that is. Got a nice Quattro Rucci's market. And sketch area over there. Tell by all the garbage, one of the apartments. got a little help wanted thing. Upside down sign. Automotive repair shop. Pretty quiet around this end. At least it's starting to get a little sunny. It was a little cloudy earlier. Morning, Allie. How are you doing? Thanks for joining in. Oh, the guy in the purple? Yeah, I'm a pretty fast walker myself. But live stream, I just kind of like to take my time and just explore. And outreach here to my right. Well, not that, but the one behind me. Not too bad. Oh, it's getting a little warm now. Probably the next bench I see, I'm just gonna swap headgears. I just got my beanie hat right now on. It's a little too warm. But it's always nice to dress warm than not. Especially this time of year. Sure. Hey son, go see Snowy. She wants some sun. Memorial Center, old Memorial Center is that way. Okay, talk to you later, Brad. Thanks for tuning in for a bit. We'll catch you on the flip side. Say hi to Murray and Dexter for me. Oh, there's a bench there, so we'll just cross, swap out gear, and then we'll continue. So McGuffin Park. Baseball diamond. Right here. Alright. It's gonna set us down here for a bit. Then I'm just going to swap headgears, and then we'll get a move on again. Alright, let's go. Hey there, Mr. Kurt, how are you? Got a question for you, Kurt. I don't know if it was you or somebody else. This was like a few streams ago. I think it could have been you. Somebody that mentioned about on YouTube, there's like the WWE Vault channel. And if it was you, I did discover that before you even mentioned it. Some building here. I'm not sure what it is. Okay, yeah, I think it might have been somebody else. Maybe Sebastian or who knows. Since I was just watching one of my old streams and somebody mentioned it, so just thought I asked. Still on Montreal Street. This intersection's James, a dental place. Hey there, Naturaliza, how are you? Are you working hard today or hardly working? But thanks for stopping by though, always appreciated. Hey, there's your favorite car. That's Snowy, a nice small one. Actually, I'll cross. Yeah, Kurt, I actually had a McDonald's coffee this morning instead. There's like 2 people in that vehicle there. Nice little smart car. I don't know if you've seen them, but they were all scrunched up. Especially the guy in the back. He was like all curled up. Yeah, a tight squeeze. Car's hand. Ooh, a thrift shop. I'd be kind of surprised how much she pays for insurance on that thing. Shouldn't have trouble parking that thing. Yeah, that thing was almost like the width of a motorcycle. Like that's how like thin it was. Oh, here it comes again. No, definitely not. Nor it would be a good thing to drive in the winter either. Pizza Monster, locally owned business. Rainey's Forest Flower Shop. Sometimes you gotta talk smack. Downtown is just a few kilometers away. Hey, Mr. Toronto Walker, how are you? Hillsdale Park, right here. Oh, not much of a park, really. It could be up there, but it doesn't look like one. Artillery Park. Let's cross. All right, we'll talk to you soon, Snowy. Princess of Wales' own regiment. All right, downtown. Here we come. Church right here. Actually, you know what? Well, what do you guys think if I should see if our cathedral is open so we can go inside and take a walk? Or do you want to go down to the water? I'm almost like half and half way, so. So upper downtown, lower. There. Okay. I know it gets pretty boring walking around the same areas here, especially here in the city, or my city. Let's go down here. Surprisingly, no lineup at the walking clinic today. Usually it's busy.
Okay, let's see for
Boobi or Booby. Asian supermarket. Bulk burn. Yeah, books. Hey, how are ya? Novel Idea is what it's called, Darlene. It's actually been here, oh jeez, almost like, probably like 30 years now. Like I lived here, I should say I left here in 2002 and it was still there, and came back 20 years later and it's still here. But yeah, I'm sure it's been around for like more than 30. A really nice local bookstore. You get to find books that you don't normally find, like at Indigo or any other major book places. We had a chapters here for a few years. They were separate from Indigo, and then they combined together, and then now it's just one name. Yeah, bookstores are great. I remember Toronto had the world's biggest bookstore. Toronto Walker would probably know about that store back in the days. The world's biggest bookstore. I think it was on just right off of Yonge. Hey there, F4. How are you? Thanks for tuning in. So I'm going to check something here. I'm full bars now. Got my other phone to tell us. Oh, both the same. So for the past hour or so, I have not seen this bar drop to 1. But I'm really going to test it out in that one area and see how good it is. Springer Market there. Let's walk here. Oh, more exciting. We are now on King Street. And we're approaching the back side of our city hall. Oh, just missed that one. So it's pretty City Hall right there. Actually, let's go this way. Setting up something there. My table blew over. Oh, store closed. I wonder when they closed. Island cruises are now closed or done for the season. And they just turned off the water for the fountain as well. It's that time again. Chairs here too if you want to even sit down and take a rest. Actually, we'll just walk along the edge here and then continue up along the streets. I don't think I've been showing you guys that street yet. The water's drained. Drained it so they can probably put up their Christmas stuff for the season. An old Canadian Pacific train. And I think we're supposed to get our, they're kind of like talking about having high-speed rail service here in the city that goes from Montreal to all the way to Windsor. It would be nice if that actually happened. Oh, you got something going on here. Our town crier, that person. There's our city sign. I know it's missing the eye, but it's actually, you actually become part of the sign, so you just stand in that gap right there. So it's kind of cool. Prince George Hotel. White Mountain ice cream is fairly popular in summer. It's always busy. And that's been there for a while too. ever since I was in high school. I remember when I took an advertising class in high school, our teacher brought the whole class down there, and he bought every 25 of us ice cream. So there's this area. Oh, it's fluctuating. Let's cut down here for a bit if I can. Oh, it's 2. 3. I'm just counting the bars, so. This is one of the areas that I have issues with. Connection from my other places. Yep, let's do this. And I can already see the choppy, so I'll just head back on up. Sen's Cafe. We're on Ontario Street here. Here. Oh, the Cathedral's up there. Let's take a walk up there. That way. lot of the houses in the city are the old brick houses. But once you get into like the newer developed area, that is more like shingles and stuff like that. Yeah, our city is known for a lot of like old architectural buildings. Library is just roughly there. Let's go this way. Go back up to the main street and it'll lead us to like the Cathedral. There's another one there. And another library, our biggest library here. Down here. Kingston Public Library. Really nice inside. They did some renovation years ago, many years ago. Oh, funeral happening on my right. Respect to them, I'm not gonna angle it over there. Part of it. We're on Johnson Street. We're just walking up Johnson Street. The Cathedral is just right up there. Right over there. Just like with all cathedrals, they got their own closing where they close for temporary because they got their masses happening at certain times. Hospital here. section there. More areas there. First Baptist Church, right there. And ghost. Does anybody have any of one of these things that, in your city? It's kind of like a book thing. So people put their books in that little slot, little case. Whoever that wants to read it, they can come and grab a book. Once they finish, they just bring it back. Yeah, book boxes. Hey, Shaquille. That's our cathedral. Oh, looks like the doors are closed. Yep, they are closed. Unless they got like a mast going on at the moment, so. Well, that's a pretty cool shot with the clouds. St. Mary's Cathedral, that's what it is. Not much, Shaquille, just out for a stroll on this Friday. I figured I haven't done it live in a few days, so I figured I'd just do a simple one. Catholic public school there. Another funeral procession going.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks, Shaquille. I only got like, what, 666 hours left of 3,000 left, so I'm just doing a randomly live and hoping I can reach it by the end of the year. Back in the downtown area. We'll go back to the main street, which is the next light, and then we'll just head north. I'm looking forward to tomorrow's stream since Ottawa has a festival going, so I'll be covering that. It's supposed to be going all day, but I'll probably do like maybe half of it. I know I want to, since they got a Tanger outlet over there, I want to do a video walkthrough of it before I do anything else during the day. Alright, this is upper downtown. Yeah. A lot of nice exterior upgrades F4.
I did start saying to leave because of my brother.
Got some pubs there. Popeyes, Dairy Queen. I always go to this one. Yeah, it's got some friendly staffs. The owners are great too. F4 not too bad. Streets aren't too bad. There's some areas that are just like filthy, but overall though it is nice and clean. But I can tell you though, in the winter time, don't expect them to do the snow plowing on the sidewalk because they never do. Well, I wouldn't say never, but at least the 2 years I've been here, it's normally up to the shopkeepers, downtown businesses that clear the sidewalk off of their entrances. And most of the time you'll be like trekking in the snow. Shoppers, pharmacy store. You are back, Snowy. Welcome.
He's an idiot, that one,
You didn't miss much. I was wanting to go into the Cathedral, but the doors were closed, so I didn't know if they were closed for the season, or to say closed at certain times, or if they have a mass going on. So I didn't bother opening the doors. You know what, this, every time I look at this, it gives me the TD Bank vibe. It's just, yeah, quite possibly, Darlene. I know they got all their times scheduled on their website when it's closed, when masses are happening. So I'll just do a separate video like I did the one in Ottawa. It's just at least you're getting a nice crisp video quality of it. Circle K, aka Max Convenience back in the days. Big Smoke Burger. Little Caesars used to be 7-Eleven. Ooh, that's a pretty good deal. $10 for a classic combo. I'm sure their burgers are ginormous. HDS, welcome back. Just at walking up Upper Princess toward the Kingston Center. And then I'll see where to go from there. Oh, I think I'll just actually might have to cross. I don't want to walk under that big crane. Stop, Mr. Bus Driver. Oh, got a quick question for you, HDS. Have you taken a public? If you have, what's your opinion on it? Like their services, etc. Don't seem to mind it. Inner bus to another. Yeah, that's true. And it's nice that some drivers will wait for you if they see you running towards it. But for those that like show up last minute as the bus is pulling out, it's like, no, you ain't there, you ain't getting on. I remember when I lived in Barrie, their transit operators did take no prisoners. If you're not at your stop, even if you're running, they won't stop. They'll just like keep on going, which is a little understandably because they have to be on time with routes and stuff like that too. Ooh, Shelby's legendary shawarma. Oh, that's new. Yeah, a lot of the driver operators are fairly nice. Once they get to see you as a regular rider, then they kind of know your routes and stuff like that. Yay, dig dominoes. You know what, speaking of dominoes, F4, I think out of all the pieces that I've ever had, I think dominoes are probably more delicious. That's just in my opinion. But I'm sure there's more others that will top that. But yeah, again, you don't get like the crust isn't that as thick as what it was before. Now it's almost kind of like a thin crust, and that's what I don't like. But at home I just make my own. I just make it the way that I want it. Yeah, that's true, Darlene. If the bus is coming and you're like gawking at your phone and not paying attention, then that's another thing. One thing I wish like more people would do is like, even if you're at a stop and if it's not your bus, like it's always nice to wave it out. That way at least the bus don't stop if nobody's getting off at that stop. That's what I always do. I just give it a wave, saying no, I'm not taking it. And if nobody's getting off, then the bus just keeps on going. Just keeps them on time and stuff like that. Show some courtesy. IMO. Hakim Optical, that's been here for quite a bit too. Actually, I'll tell you guys a story. I was actually on the bus when those two incidents happened. The first one, HDS will probably remember this. I think it was like a year and a half ago when the penitentiary, the correctional place on Bath, as my bus was actually pulling into the stop, I heard like popping sound, because normally on buses you'll hear like random sounds. You would just assume it's like a bus, the bus part or something, something like that. So here I am hearing the pop, 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 and then okay, it's like a bus thing. And then all of a sudden, the operator opened the door and told, I think there was like 5 people waiting at the stop. And he opened the door, told them to quickly get in. Didn't bother taking their fares. I had like no clue what was going on until I saw one girl. She got out. She was like crying and all that. And then when I got home, or halfway down the route, somebody told me that there was a shooting just as the bus pulled up. And it was like, man, that's crazy. So I think a few days later, I kind of heard read something on the news like that when that person was getting out, they kind of knew he was being released that day. So I guess he was one of those like targeted people or whatever, and they were just waiting for him. Yeah, that's one incident. And then the other one, we just pulled into a stop. This one lady was just like slumped over on the bench. So the operator waited for maybe like 5 minutes or something like that. And it still didn't move. Got out just to see what was wrong, but luckily that person was just taking a nap. So yeah. Every time I get his route, it's always a nice hi and chit chat. Action-packed comics, Timmy's, still got one of the OG Tim Hortons sign there. Yeah. Oh, that one. Actually, yes, Sketchy Tim's. I haven't experienced anything yet in this location, but I know there's a security guard that's always a stand around inside. But I did remember once I was just sitting, I was at the counter ordering, and then I heard one of the ladies say, "Oh, don't serve this person." I guess this sketchy person went up to the walk-in window, so they kind of refused to service them. Sketchy. Subway. Adams Flower Garden. Giant tiger. It's been here for a while too. Got some pretty good stuff in there as well. Actually, HDS will check out the progress of the new Canadian Tire since we're up here. It's been a while since the last unit. The last time that I've probably seen it when they were just starting to put the walls on the side of the building. I agree. Being a good person is a superhero for anyone. Mutiny tattoos. The beer store. Another OG place is the LCBO. Oh, they're handing out poppies now. I know a lot of people have been asking about them. I think they normally do that right after Halloween. But most places started selling them before that time. Hey, that person's not sitting in front of here today. Yeah, there's usually somebody that sits right outside the entrance here from time to time. But he's not here today. Oh, just gonna put another Pokemon egg here. So, right, let's do a 10-kilometer one today now. I've already hatched like 4 earlier. Well, let's do it this way. Yeah, transit workers, or to say transit operators, don't get the recognition that they should deserve. The amount of like crap that they deal with from the public from time to time, even though it's has nothing to do with them. It's like the whole, or just say it's like the whole like management that gives them the orders to do it. I've only interacted with a few OC Transpo operators. They seem fairly nice, of the ones that I came across with. That's only if you like board from the front, but I know with like the flyer buses, when you board from the back, you don't normally like say hi to them or whatever. But I always acknowledge them after I get off. Actually, you know what's snowing? I gave one of my operators a TIM card once because I left my beanie hat on the bus one time, and it's easily it's the type of beanie somebody could have easily taken, but they decided not to. So they gave it to the operator. They brought it back to the station, the Lost and Found area. And I got it back. The next time I saw him, I gave him a Tim Hortons gift card just to say thanks. And he always jokes around with me from time to time when he doesn't see me with it on. He's like, "Oh, did you forget on the bus again?" I'm like, "No. I just didn't wear it today." Yeah, a lot of people are nice. They'll return like stuff that don't belong to them to like a lost and found area. Oh geez, losing your phone would be like a nightmare, like a panic attack. Well, especially these phones now, it's like your life. Like back in the days, if you lost your like flip phone or whatever, it's like it wasn't a big deal. $1.41 per liter. Oh wait, did I say 31? $1.41. I don't know. Cubite. That's our Old Canadian Tire, been around for many, 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 many years. Soon to be turned into something else once our new one is done. So yeah, I'm just catching up on the chat, so that's why I'm just walking a little slow. Shit. Gardens are soil still available. Probably at a discounted price. YMCA, Village People song. So I guess what I'll do, I'll just walk around the perimeters, and once I come back around, I'll just end it at Roblox. They're actually making progress, actually. I wonder, I'm really excited once it opens. YMCA. And this car keeps coming. Looks like they're just working on the parking lot now. Yeah. High school just over at the other end. or a corner. Ah, thanks, Jazz. My first intention was just to walk across the bridge and end it at the City Hall, but figured out, you know what, I'll just pick random streets and just walk. LCBI, right here, Loyalist Collegiate Vocational Institute. Oh, I have to cross. Sidewalk is dead. Yeah, there's no sidewalk here. I have to use this end. Building, it's the other side. Oops. All right, thanks up for. You have a great weekend, and thanks for stopping by. For here, just random apartment buildings. It is Elmwood Street. Now this area right here, back in the days, where it was just used to be a mall, the Kingston Center Mall. Before it became what it is now. Ooh, almost a T-bone right behind me there. I thought some guy was fucking around with me, telling me to hurry up, but nope. Almost a T-boned. And now you make me want to have Domino's. Just like that one time, that talk about turkey. It made Darlene hungry for some. Oh, that's nice of them. I moved out of the way. Even though I told that person to go. So it's 12. I'm almost at that temptation of walking all the way up to the mall close to my place, but I'm gonna do that another time. Since I do have to go back downtown, get some hand soap tablets. I could have walked up there if I wanted to, but no. I just didn't want to come back down. That's going to be in my next truck though. Alright. Let's cross here. A&W, just right across there. And another busy intersection here. You know what, I'm not a fan of root beers. I just don't like the taste of it. Yeah, I know there's something wrong with me, but I just never really gotten into root beer. I actually had wine for the first time. It's actually kind of good, actually, really. I don't drink alcohol though. I gave that up 25 years ago, and I refuse to go back. Well, it wasn't an incident, but I stopped drinking alcohol because somebody took my friend away. So that's why I gave it up for him. And 25 years I've never had a sip of it, and never will. All right. Loblaws there. We'll just go the long way. Just to burn some time. Yeah, it wasn't really a good experience to go through. His sister called me, and I'm like, whoa, chill out, man, stop crying. What's the hell's going on? What's wrong? And then that's when she told me. I'm like, what? No. Real close to the street. Our city actually is named, I think it's the top 5 or top 10. I think it's top 5 as one of the riskiest places to drive. You know what? You know what? Surprisingly, from that list, I didn't even see Brampton on there. I don't know what they mean by risky, but risky as in like dangerous place to drive. I don't know. HCS will probably know because like, yeah, he rides a bike and I'm sure he encountered a lot of wackos on the road every so often. I ride too, so I kind of know offhand myself. All right, the finish line is here. All right, thank you very much everyone for tuning in. A much longer walk than originally planned. So, before I go, this is the Kingston Center Mall. You get like a variety of stores in this area. It used to be a mall, but now it's this. All right. Thank you very much again. Definitely, if you are available tomorrow, I'll be doing that like Day of the Dead event thing in Ottawa, nation's capital here. That's happening for like the whole day. So I might start around 2, depending on what I need to do during the day. If I start early, then it's a bonus. I know I was scheduled to do a trail walk tomorrow as well from that train station, so I might pop that in there as well, but we'll see. Thanks, Maroof. Oh, sorry, I didn't even see you come in. I apologize. I know chats go fairly quickly from time to time, so my apologies. Right, have a great Friday, everyone. We'll see you maybe tomorrow. Bye for now.